We're back, drum nerds. I got my Timmy's cup. I got my Timmy's. Can't really. Yep, you saw that there. This is Tim Hortons coffee in a Tim Hortons cup. It's a good day. I hope everybody's having a grand old weekend wherever you are in this wild world. So before we kick off, all you Scrabby? You're not Scrabby. I love you all. All you Sally Scrub-aheads or Sean Scrub-aheads. I want to say thanks to people like you can see on the screen. David on 2, Chef Robert Dammit, all these other people, Robert Turner, Dragonfly, Xavier from a long time ago, PNS Trieste, I think is one of the originals. But the point, and James Green, who is I think I got that name right, who is exactly why we're on this video, Haruna Raise Some Hell. But I'd like to say thank you to all of these people. You guys are all great guys and gals out there, because this is what makes it fun. Some people got a bit of hate fired my way from the other video. I didn't know that when you said I appreciate and respect all of the guitar and bass and singing ability that these gals have. I would just like to see some more drums. When you shoot fire at me for that, because it's apparently a disrespectful comment, first of all, you just don't sound like you're a full picnic. And second of all, I don't know where you got lost with drum nerd. What do you think this channel's about there, eh, bud? So I'm not going to be rude because I think that would just be unnecessary. You all know who you are, who said bad things. Keep saying them, that's fine. I love my channel subscribers. I love this drum nerd family. You guys and gals are all great. Also, I love Haruna. I love all these people. Kai and Keith Moon. Neil Peart just has that extra level that his car can go to, you know? But I'll go on about things like that in another video. But thank you so much. If you haven't already joined the Drum Nerd family, subscribe. So this is specifically from James saying, I'm going to love this because apparently there's 3 cameras all on the drums. Yes! Haruna, raise some hell. I don't know what I'm about to see, but let's get really, really nerdy. Is that a wedding? Raise some hell! I can already tell I'm gonna love it. Straight off the bat, I know everybody's like, stop pausing, you don't have to say everything. Well, you do your YouTube channel, I'll do mine. Those drums sound really fat. Awesome stabs. Where are they? Nice. See, all I will say is I could predict where those stabs were coming. See how you can, once you can hear the music, if you really tune into it, you can hear where things are going to make sense. It's beautiful. See, what's really impressive as well is I noticed, I just saw it, she's still throwing out those thunderous, double pedals, whether they're 8s. Again, it's really early in the morning, I'm just getting into this, I'm just speaking loosely, but if she's thundering 8s, 16ths, it's irrelevant, because what she's thundering there consistently isn't being impacted by the stabs. So her hands are totally doing pushes on the upbeat and the and her bass is just going 1 E to 2 E to 3 E to 4 E or 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Point being, her limbs on top are pushing against what her bottom limbs are doing. So it's very impressive is what I'm trying to say. See, we're going to go back to that because she did some accents and stabs and pushes on that inverted Zildjian. I assume it's a Zildjian or a Sabian equivalent. Yeah! Subtle. Oh, okay. We're gonna go back to that because that was really low end, very nicely tuned floor tom, and you can see those reso dots help dampen the sound a bit. It just makes it. I guess reso dots could be viewed as maybe the first inception of moon gels. You know, they give it a little. They murder down. They tone down a few of those overtones. I love these girls. Here you go. See, she did that with the vocals. Now, Keith Moon used to do that. If you listen to any Who stuff, you've got Keith Moon. He's pushing with the vocals instead of with the guitar stabs, which is very synonymous to do the guitar or the bass. So Keith Moon was a bit of a rarity to move with the vocals, and I think she just did that. Yes, vocal inflection. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, so now we've subdivided. Have we subdivided? I'm gonna play because I don't want it to pause. Yes. So we'll go back. So what you've got is she was doing hand-to-hand 16ths and then quarter notes on that hat. So she's changed very drastically. We're going from 16ths to quarter, being 1, 2, 3, 4, where she was doing 16 in 4. So in the equivalent of her hitting 4 quarter notes, she was previously, by a few seconds ago, doing 16 notes for every one of those 4 groupings. So you can feel such a drastic, feels like a tempo change, but it's not. It's just subdivided down, and so. But she's keeping that feel still because I think she's doing 16ths alternating on her double bass pedal. So it's really clever that she's taken the hand-to-hand 16ths, put those on her feet, and then done quarter note on the hand. So it pulls it back, but it also keeps it moving forward with the feet. Beautiful. Unreal. Coffee. Yeah, I want to hear that again. We can go down with the feet too. Excellent stabs too. Probably right here. There you go. See? See, now, love it or hate it, you cannot deny she's got a little bit of a Ringo going on there. I've done it, she's done it, everybody's done it, consciously or otherwise. But this is great. I'm loving the... Oh, and we've got that cheeky auxiliary hats onto the right there. Well, actually, not actually. No, because one's bigger than the other. That looks like it's maybe a 12-inch on top of a 14, or if it's a crash size, it could be kind of a 14 on top of a 16. But the point being, that's more of a cymbal stack, not an auxiliary hats. So it sounds a bit trashy. That's the effect. And I want to know... So I want to know, on top of that hi-hat, has she got a second smaller hi-hat? I don't know why I let it go this long without seeing it. But if somebody can tell me about Love Bites, you Wolfpack beautiful people, tell me below. Because if you've been to a concert, does that top set of hats, that smaller looking like 10-inch on top of the pull rod of the hi-hats, does that move up and down as well? I would assume it does if it's attached to the main pull rod. So now you've got two different hats, and you can, that's flipping brilliant, because you can go a bit lower in tone or you can go a bit higher in tone. Two hi-hats for the price of one. That's pretty cool. I've never seen it. She used it. I just spoke. She used it. But it was closed a bit because she had her foot on. That is definitely two hi-hats in one hi-hat. Right here. I'm glad she's used that China. Again, simple things. Rolls are simple. They're not that crazy. It's just ba-ga-da-da, or whatever the ostinato or the phrasing might be. But it's just great when you're that far into a song. You've got to remember everything. You've had to do everything. You're maybe thinking about the dishwashing. I know I've done that before. But then you get to this point and everybody's got to be bang right then. And they are. Nice roll. I'm sorry, I'll bring it back so I don't miss the beat drop. But again, she's hitting those vocal stabs. That's amazing. Yes! That upside down sled bell is beautiful. Or equivalent. Come on, come on. Give us what we've wanted. Give a big explosive ending. So you can hear that bass drum really step up a notch. I'm going to go back, but you can hear it now because everything else low end is taken out of the mix. So you're really hearing the high end on those cymbals, but you really can hear the low end on that pedal. Listen. Right there. Get on that floor, Tom. Get on the floor, Tom. That wasn't the end. That wasn't even the end. I feel silly. Ah! Wow. Wow. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Don't you think? Hey, look, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's been 14 minutes. Some of you say, don't pause too many times. Pause more times. Look, you're entitled to your opinion, and guess what I'm entitled to? Me running my YouTube channel how I want. So, you don't like it? Don't hang around. You like it? Great to have you here, and I love you all. So thank you so much for the support. That was incredible. Next week might not be a band you've heard of. I love a band called Mew. Mew. I love Mew. And I think the drummer's name is Silas or Silas. I love Mew. So I'm going to be doing one of their tracks, either live or a music video version of it, either way. So get ready for that because they're great. They've got some really cool stuff. I love them. Really, really beautiful stuff. So thank you very much for showing me these things. Thank you all subscribers, James, and Dragonfly and all of the rest. So here we go. Enough of me. Have a great day. Do something amazing. Be well. Stay safe. Keep your stick on the ice. Stop the recording now, Colin.